Hello and welcome to Hot at Home, Your Questions Answered. I'm Jackie and today's question is from one of my loyal subscribers of the newsletter. And this subscriber says, you're going to have to pardon some naughty language here. I bust my ass in the gym. I am a first Dan black belt in Wadu Ryu Karate. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly because I really don't know. I long to lose weight, but I just can't get past the hunger, all in caps. Just can't get past the hunger. Any tips? You haven't told me too much or anything really about your current nutrition, so I have a hard time starting with tips without knowing where to start from. But it sounds like you might be eating too many refined carbs with your diet. Winding up, getting sugar spikes where you eat and you get a sugar spike, but then you get an immediate crash, and so you're hungry and famished again, almost instantly, like half an hour later, and which causes you to want to eat some more, and so you usually people will usually reach for something similar, another spike, another crash, more hunger, lots and lots and lots of calories in that kind of food, lots and lots, and zero nutrition usually. Like I'm talking about like white bread or multi-grain bread, which isn't as good as it sounds because, yeah, there's multiple types of grains in it, but they're probably all refined. Stuff like that. So, or just starchy carbs like, bread. Even if it's sprouted grain bread, sometimes it can cause you to have like a bit of a spike and then a big crash. And if you're having it with coffee as well, coffee can do that as well. You get a big spike and a big crash and then hunger after that. So if you're doing this constantly all day long, you're consuming a lot of calories because you're probably eating often. You're not getting much nutrition, so your body's not feeling fed. So it wants to keep eating and eating and eating. So it sounds to me like what you're doing is probably getting too many refined carbs and not nearly enough lean protein or enough healthy fats that will help you stay level and even and not get hungry again half an hour after you eat, and make you feel full and satiated, but stay full and satiated for longer periods of time. Therefore you don't have to eat as often, therefore you don't consume as many calories, as well as your body gets more nutrition, which means it doesn't feel unfed, which means it doesn't ask for you to feed it all the time. You know what I mean? So you want to look for things like, lean protein is like, grass-fed, lean cuts of grass-fed beef or chicken breast, stuff like that, or, lean seafood like shrimp. Healthy fats, also seafood or avocado, raw nuts and seeds. Cooked nuts and seeds, the healthy fats have been destroyed by the cooking process. So you have to know that if you're eating nuts and they've been roasted and salted, they're nowhere near as healthy as the raw type that you can get, okay, that's been no processing at all. So try and eat your nuts and seeds raw, and keep them in the fridge to keep the healthy oils and the healthy fats that are in them fresh. Because if they sit out at room temperature for too long, then they can start to degrade as well, and then you lose the nutrition. Then you're just eating calories and not as much nutrition as you might think. Coconut oil is great. You can make sure you get some of that in your diet. Olive oil as well, flax oils. Please don't cook with flax oil. Flax oil goes rancid even at room temperature. So what you want to do with flax oil is you want to buy it from a refrigerated unit. You want to get it home immediately. Pick it up last on your shopping trip. Stick it in your cart, get through the checkout, get home, stick it in your fridge right away, leave it there. Don't store it in the cupboard, don't store it on the counter. I mix mine with balsamic vinegar for salad dressing, but then it goes straight back into the fridge and lives there until I want to use it. I don't mix them together and then store it on the counter. You've got to store it in the fridge. You don't have to store coconut oil in the fridge, by the way. It doesn't go rancid. You can cook with that stuff. Go crazy cooking with coconut oil. It's super healthy. It has a really high smoking point, so you can cook with it all you want. You can also cook with butter. Butter from grass-fed sources is also a healthy fat. And when you're getting your carbs, try not to get your carbs from things like bread and refined pastas and stuff like that. Try and get your carbs from, greens and vegetables and fruit, and like sweet potato and carrots and stuff like that, and lots of fruit too. I think that will really help you out with your hunger, just those tweaks. Again, I don't know anything about your current nutrition. You might be eating all the right things, but eating only 1,000 calories a day, but be requiring 2,000 calories a day, and that might be your problem too. So assess your caloric intake. If it's too low, I mean, you say you long to lose weight. So I'm assuming your calories aren't that low, or you would be losing weight. But, you know, I mean, if you're feeling hungry all the time, then maybe you aren't getting enough calories. But again, I believe that that's probably not the case. I believe you're getting too many if you're longing to lose weight and you're feeling hungry. So assess your diet, get rid of the refined carbs, get some more lean protein and healthy fats in there, get your carbs from whole natural foods and fruits and vegetables and greens, and I think you'll see a huge change in the way you feel. All right? Hope that really helped you out, and we'll see you guys again next time. Take care.